What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Revelio.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Defecto! Levioso! Deposo!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Protego! Lumos. Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos.
What you're seeing. Oh! Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I jealous.
Professor Weasley! We've won...
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit.
A sense of adventure?
Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
It's quite uncommon.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. I suppose some introductions are in order.
Already knew that. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. Not everyone has him.
He was a...
Still, dreadful.
It was dreadful.
Interesting.
It's all still a bit...
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian.
Nice meeting you too.
Might want to take that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new... Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills in a broom.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon.
Ha, not the way I've... Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my...
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice.
Do you think they're hiding from us?
Protego!
I think I heard one.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to...
Ha! You're definitely in the right. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with bloodstain. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall...
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet...
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be...
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. Now, in light of your
O-W-L?
Yes, your... here you are.
thank...
Perhaps walk with me and we... This way.
Lumos. Protego!
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio! Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. And I'd like to be... Not to absorb. Happily, you're judging by your...
He did, Professor.
He's my...
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil. Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just perfectly good boats.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And invaluable...
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me, and we'll see if we...
It's good to see you. I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is... We don't know where, and she may feel...
Understood, Professor.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exception. Speaking of God, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we include? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. I shall reach out when I... For now, focus on your...
I wish we didn't have... Crushed with the flat-sided...
Revelio. Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Protego. This should be easy. Levioso. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Levioso.
I do enjoy a lively duel. If only all of my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you... A classroom duel is one... All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with... Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive...
Exclusive and unsanctioned?
Excellent. Knew I was right. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to... Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted... You just have to be clever enough not to get...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if you're... Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're in... Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I'm sorry. Leave me be. I cannot do this for all eternity. Up now, I don't know. What a long time ago. I hope to be honest. I promise.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of... Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. Excellent control there. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the mob... Very good! That's it! Stay focused. Very good! Points to Slytherin. Miss Onai, would you care... Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go!
That is how it's done.
Accio. Splendid!
Let us see this. Phew. Quite impressive. Watch this. Yes!
Accio. A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
There we go.
Accio.
Happens to the best of us.
Be sharp. Phew. Keep trying. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Excellent control there. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed.
Well done back there. Took me weeks to be... Took weeks for me.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I transferred here from Ouagadougou. My mother is... Before I...
Well, it's been nice talking, and...
And with you. I think Professor Ron... Until next time.
Of course, you can...
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor? Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch.
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor. Now, Professor Weasley, expect to hear from me.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to...
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to... Hope your first day's going well. You certainly...
I've been fortunate. Begin.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Well, better see to my charms homework. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking... I trust your first class.
They did.
I heard as much. Seems Professor Fig taught you. I'd wager that...
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to... Regardless, you must... In that regard...
Professor Ronan did mention something.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you out... Now, regarding... We've arranged to replace the supply...
Thank you, Professor.
You've managed your class.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow?
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. He'll keep you well clear of any of Vic...
Rookwood?
Once you've finished... No time...
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and fixes things right.
It seems...
More frequently, as Professor, a number of your... I have arranged...
Why must I first complete?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. Such experience is invaluable when mastering...
I'll start on the task right away. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks...
I completed the assignments.
Marvelous. Let us give the old men... Remember to be...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
There's something in there, I just know it.
Hello. I don't...
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Everyone thinks I'm utterly bar. If I know...
If I have the time, I may look.
I've been racking my... Do come and find me.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I thought Professor Black would get rid of his and muzzle.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Oh, I suppose that's something to boast about.
Handy resource indeed. Your
Revelio.
I've no please be included.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
People who boast are...
Revelio.
That's what my mother told me, and she knows every... At least that's what she told me. Madam Kagawa. She even had the rest of the class wanting me to see how it's done. She's always
Protego.
off on another adventure, are we?
That I don't write down.
never know what to say when...
Revelio.
Hello, Mother. Classes are...
Accio. Levioso.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of... Is this your first foray into the...
It is. I haven't left the...
Well, I shall endeavour to be the... Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me. As Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Accio!
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
We already named them too.
Prance, Hoof and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely.
Revelio.
They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne is lovely, but I'd say he's improved a bit as a caretaker.
Revelio. Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people. So how would you like to...
Yes. Didn't he see some...
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new one. And a short list gives you plenty of time to... I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Merlin's blooming beard, not again. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Curious indeed.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly...
I'm eager to try it out.
And the bond between you and your wand... Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to...
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Oliver.
I'll let you get to it.
The secret is do the hard one.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank... Though, I don't believe...
It's my first time.
Is it real? You'll have read it on... How may I help you?
Professor Weasley said...
You're the student she's in? I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd what? Is it not the most fascinating art potion?
Potions read.
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake. As it's your first time in, I also offer ready-made drafts. But for now, let's get... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds, Professor.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. Merlin's beard. Starting up.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big...
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop. I keep the cart out here because
I suppose not.
In addition to seed, but what? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio.
Imagine how muggles get by without magic. It almost makes me feel a bit guilty. Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast Defender on a cow. If something threatens me, first thing I cast is Protego.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
The Minister Bartlett didn't get where he is by sitting on his hands.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me.
Matilda's student. I take it you've had it.
I'm afraid I haven't.
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that stay the course, and you could soon.
That's certainly something to aspire to.
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful, but I shall let Professor Weasley do it. A potting table and a potion station.
I believe so, sir.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent. I did.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
Look out! Leviosa!
Ringo! That's right, you lumbering louts.
He's faltering.
Few more hits should do the job. Leviosa!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind...
Of course, officer.
Singer.
Reparo.
Lucky they didn't...
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Reparo. Accio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Revelio.
Hello, sir. I don't...
Allow me to introduce... I should like to think.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you just... I own Glad Rags, and as I suspect...
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that
I'd say that I agree.
Perfect.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner.
Revelio.
Good one to know.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
And on that note, I think we should head to the castle.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Arlo.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certainty. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Revelio.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
I've always said we'll travel.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit. before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander, I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. Are you familiar with
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with
Only if you lose, which I never. People can. Imelda as well. And now those poor.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
Anyway, I don't think I know.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll be back to playing Snake.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Protego! Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really?
Common sense and...
Well...
Of course. They are yours, after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall... Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone...
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that.
Why not? Gobstones... Very well, off I go.
Revelio.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to...
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain... As such, you are to learn in handy for lighting torches, burning away, and, when necessary, defending...
Sounds... versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, you may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio.
Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and it's our way of determining the school's greatest... And, to liven things up...
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the...
We'll make you regret signing up.
Protego! Accio! Lumos!
You're better than that!
Lumos! Accio! Lumos!
Come on! Sender!
Accio! Lumos!
Ringo! Is that
Accio!
what you've got?
Levioso! Accio!
Oh, there goes my wager.
Levioso!
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the...
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, and as a fully initiated member, you know... Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
Hello, Lucan. Is there...
Why, yes it is. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you...
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Accio. Levioso.
Give him one more! Take... You're better than that!
Levioso.
Levioso!
Accio.
That's all you've got?
Stupefy. Come on.
Oh, there goes my wager.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give... Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Excellent form!
Levioso.
Nicely done!
Levioso. Levioso.
That was something. You'll get it.
Levioso.
say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me.
Glad to hear it. Then...
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your... Let us begin. And remember, concentrate. And keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Ah, there you are.
For my defensive magic with Professor Eckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well. You must continue to work with her. And, that said, I don't wish to postpone. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me, and not many students have Victor Rookwood's.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why we...
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the
He can't get it himself.
He was called away by Black at the last moment.
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get...
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no...
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her... She and I...
Thank you.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. Give it a try. I'll be quieter than a jobber knoll. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my...
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Must have been one of the books wandering about.
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. should be in the cliff. There's only one skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Little friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your... Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo. Revelio.
Of course. There must be more to this room. That's it! Lumos. Where might this lead?
Reparo. Revelio.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards everywhere. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. 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 This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Lumos. It is a book after all. Revelio.